Hi, everybody. It's Craig from Doc Sports back with your NBA rundown of games for Friday the 23rd of January 2026. And don't forget, usually I have IC with me every night, but tonight he had a family function, so I said I'd take care of it to keep our streak alive. Don't forget, if you like what you hear, hit that thumbs up and put in the comments what you like. If you want in on my best plays, I've got a super special for you. You text your name to my number, 740-760-1131. You get an all sports pass, so all three plays tonight. We'll have three winners. One of them will probably be 5 or 6 units. I'll finalize that here later tonight. But a total of 3 plus 13 more days of winners. That's an $600 to $800 value, depending on what sports you're buying. And you get that for tonight's place plus 13 more days. Text your name to my number here on the screen, 740-760-1131. Okay, in the NBA, kicking us off here, Houston at Detroit. Houston was my one loser. I went 2-1 last night, was my one loser, up 8 with 4 minutes to go and just let it go. And they couldn't get it done in overtime. Now they have to rebound after losing in Philly. Now they have to take on a Detroit team that's rested. 8-2 the last 10 games straight up Detroit. I just think it's too much. The one weakness of Houston, I've said it all year long, is their lack of outside shooting. Shepherd played really well for them in the fourth quarter, kind of got him back in there, got the lead, and then I don't know why they took him out and didn't play him in the fourth quarter. He's really got that to play. Him and Jabari, the really only shooters they have. But I like Detroit here. I think this is a statement game for Detroit. They're the number one team in the East, and I think they want to pump their chest a little bit. And facing Houston in a back-to-back, I think they can do that. Detroit minus 3.5. And don't forget, the Thompson brothers, one plays for Houston, one plays for Detroit, facing off. That'll be an interesting matchup. Boston at Brooklyn is the next game. Boston's favored by 8.5, total 216.5. And I did not see this Boston team. I thought they could be feisty all year long, be like a maybe 4th, 5th, 6th seed. But they, even without Jason Tatum, they continue to get it done. They had a nice 15-point win last time out against Indiana. They did lose by 1 at Detroit, but that's a quality win, best team in the East. And now they're facing a Brooklyn team that's lost 8 of their last 9 games, and of those games, they've only covered 4 of those 9 games. So this is a team that's just not very good. They lost 120-66 last time out. Now, usually when it's that big a disparity, I almost say you have to take it because it's like, your manhood card. It's just Brooklyn is banged up. Give me Boston here minus 8.5. They're just playing great basketball. It's like, you haven't even heard of some of these guys, and they continue to get it done. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on all the great content we have here at Doc Sports. Phoenix Suns at the Atlanta Hawks. Phoenix favored by 3, total 233.5. And it's another team that I did not see Phoenix having an above 500 year. I thought they lost Kevin Durant. They got Brooks. I didn't think that would work with Booker. It's actually worked very well, and they've been playing great basketball. They won at Philly a couple days back, also won Brooklyn and New York Knicks on this road trip. So the 4th game of the road trip. I think this is a tough game, though. Atlanta won 2 nights ago, I believe, Wednesday night at Memphis. That was a good win. They had been struggling. I think I use that as confidence. I like them to win here, but I'll take the plus 2.5. I know Phoenix has been good. I always think that 4th game in a road trip is that one that's kind of, especially if you played really well like they have, you kind of take a deep breath and all of a sudden you get blitzed. Next game, Sacramento at Cleveland. Cleveland's favored by 12, total 235. And if you could draw a line through the last game, I didn't think they played great against Toronto, to be very honest. The game before against Miami, I thought they played pretty good, even though they lost by 13. I thought it was better than what that's indicated. And they face a Cleveland team that's, they're just all over the place. Like, I just don't have any faith until they get healthy. I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm going to take the Kings plus 11.5. I don't know what's wrong with Cleveland. They are only 5 games above 500. It's just a team that's not playing well. It's almost like they don't like each other, or maybe they're just that banged up. Either way, I just don't think you can lay this kind of number with the Cleveland team that's so sporadic. Indiana Pacers at the Thunder. Thunder favored by 16.5, total 226.5. And Oklahoma City just keeps mowing around. They're going to be the best. They're going to be the number 1 seed. There's 37-8 on the year, but they're just 500. They're 23-22 against the spread. So because you have to lay so many points so many times, you just don't get a lot of covers. Now, lately, they've covered 4 of their last 5 because they've been murdering teams by 20, by 32. They lost at Miami, won by 20 against Houston, won by 21 against the Spurs. These are good teams. and when they don't kill teams, it's like by 12. I'm going to lay the points here minus 16.5. It's a lot of points, but Indiana's they've just not been playing that great. They lost at 15 by 15 at Boston. This is a way more complete team. Give me the Oklahoma City minus the big number. I don't like to lay big numbers. I just don't see how you get around it. Pelicans at the Grizzlies. Grizzlies favored by 4.5, total 236.5. And Pelicans just aren't a good team. It makes no sense. I don't understand. They got way too much talent on this team to be as bad as they are. But the facts are what they are. I mean, they're 10-36 on the year. They've won one game in the last 6. Now, they've covered 2 of those, so 2-4 against the spread. But you don't have to lay that many points here with Memphis. And Memphis minus 4.5 seems like a lot of sense to me. They did lose last time out against Atlanta. That was a really close game. I think they will take care of business against a bad New Orleans team. Now, 5.5 total, 221.5. And Denver continues to fight hard without Joker. And it sounds like he's about a week out. So, now can they at least kind of hold it together? Because, they played really good against the Lakers at home. Was it a couple games back? Lost by 8. It was really much closer than that most of the game. They did get right against Washington like everybody does. But this is a much tougher game because the Bucks haven't been playing great either. They're just 1-4 in their last 5 games. But I'm going to continue to play Denver. Denver as an underdog is pretty daggone tough. They fight really hard, this team, even without Joker. I would take Denver plus the 5.5. Last game, Toronto at Portland. Toronto favored by 3, total 227. And this is a Toronto team that I don't really know what to make of it. Early in the year, they weren't great. Then they battled back and were pretty good. And then it's like, so it's like I just don't know which team you get. It's like it's just been so all over the place. Now, they do have a rest advantage. Portland's in the middle as I'm recording this. Portland's up 2 in the middle of the second quarter, and Toronto's off a day off. So I think that's the big edge here. Is that enough? That's the big question. Is it enough? Because Toronto, has won, 2 in a row. They beat Golden State and Sacramento. The one Golden State, of course, no Jimmy Butler that the game. So that was a big one. Portland's won 3 in a row, depending, with they're tied right now in that game. I'm going to take Toronto, though. I like the rest advantage. I hate that I have to lay 3. I was hoping it would be pick 'em. But, Toronto minus 3 makes a lot of sense. I'm going to take it in this one. All right, so that's what I like for today. Don't forget, you want to get on which one of these I like the best. You want to my best play will also be in NHL and a best play in college basketball. You can get them all. It's the only way to do it. I'm the only capper to offer it. All you got to do to get in on it is you text my name right here. You can't find the link on the website. You have to text my name, 740-760-1131. 2-week all sports pass, just $99. That's a $600 to $800 value. Can't beat it. So you get 3 plays a night plus 13 more days every play I give out, including big 7-unit play in the NFL championship games this weekend. Good luck. See you again tomorrow.